Afternoon all. I've made you a little thing. It is quite a little thing, actually, which is why I didn't speed up the video so much. It was actually about 15, 20 minutes worth of building. But, yeah, it's cool. I likes it. You'll likes it too. So, basically, because I'm, heavily into the RP, I wanted to do a little monitoring station for my railroad agents within my settlements. I figured I'd build one first, as you remember, this is... where are we? Jamaica Plain, and this is where my railroad HQ is. So I wanted just something kind of like really kind of quick and easy to make. I've seen quite a few people make kind of trailer type items before. I decided to avoid that. Initially I was going to put it as like on the back of a truck or something, which I might do for something else later on. I've seen other people do that, but I wanted to instead have something that was just kind of quickly kind of popped up. This is me actually thinking about an idea I end up scrapping completely. I'm going to put concrete underneath. Instead, I put little metal supports instead. So, yeah, this is really cool. I like these little builds. I'm always really self-conscious when I'm making stuff that I have to make it really big and, like, at least kind of 10 to 20 minutes long. But this one, I'm like, no. I like little builds. Also, I kept having to move these because I couldn't see shit. Now, incidentally, the reason why I've raised this up so much is because I thought I wouldn't be able to get these under. You actually can. This is a pro tip. You don't have to do what I've done. You can just basically get this to the height that I do put it at, and then you can just put these on underneath afterwards. You'll see what I mean in a second, basically. I was getting confused. Also, that stupid fucking shadow meant that I couldn't... Because I wanted all of the pillars to be facing the right way, and I couldn't see. I do like these little ones, though. Also, I have been tearing my bloody hair out all day. So, those of you who watched my last video, the Code and Exiles, when I mentioned how I was... had to scrap, because you were initially meant to get this video, well, Fallout video yesterday and the Conan Axis videos today, and then a Fallout video tomorrow, and maybe a Conan one. But my Fallout builds just weren't working. My ideas, because I daydream my ideas and I just kind of implement them. The last two I've tried to make, and I tried to make them again earlier today, just weren't working. I'll give you, it was a vertibird helipad, which I still am going to do, and a hydroponics. So I will get to those, but not yet, because my idea of how I want to look sucked. So yeah, you see that leg there, it for some reason was being an absolute just cockwomble. So I decided instead to just take it off, but this is the reason being I did that, so I could raise it down like this, and I figured the reason why it wouldn't let me work is I just didn't think it would let me put these inside, or they would like snap up, because they sometimes do that when you do shit like this. However, for whatever reason, it worked, so there we go. This is a very simple build. It's something really, really simple. It's just... Yeah, I like sometimes going back and kind of making little things like this to kind of, one, give you guys a bit more of a less aggressively complex thing to make, but also it's just fun. I actually find, well, if you probably gathered already with my love of ramps, I like making small little detailed clever things, even though I do make a little detailed ramp here, because that's super clevers. And this is one of the things that I makes. Still wanting to do those other builds that I figured out earlier yesterday, though. Stupid fucking helipad. So I'll spoil what I was going to make, basically, while we're doing this, because I'm just putting concrete in. This part's just dull as fuck. You can even just turn off right now. But basically, so what I was going to do... Oh, and there is a tour at the end, don't worry. With my helipad, my vertibird one, is initially was going to have it on a load of concrete crates. Not concrete. Shipping crate containers, rather. I said concrete because I was looking at concrete. Look at that. And it just ended up looking bollocks because it just looked way too ramshackle. Then I decided to make it out of concrete, and that looked shit. And then I tried to do my hydroponics, but I did it at Warwick Homestead, and Warwick Homestead was bugging out. Which was annoying me, so I rage quit. Don't worry, guys. This happens. It's fine. I've got a whole little sticky notes thing on my desktop with loads of ideas, so it's fine. I've actually got to do a Minuteman. Another Minuteman kind of like radio station similar to this, and I've also got to finish off a load of settlements as well, so I've got loads to do. It's grand. I was just wanting to murder people today, so I just basically wanted to make it kind of like, because this is quite small, the devil's in the details a lot of ways to kind of draw your eye to kind of certain bits. So basically, like, it's ostensibly very simple, but then obviously kind of making little elements here. So I've made this kind of me with my love of ramps as per, and just kind of fucking around. So it's quite small, it's quite little. Basically, the only kind of building we're going to do after this part, we just sunk it in again because I decided actually it looks better like this, is you'll see where the satellite dish goes on the back, which is actually quite clever and cool. I was going to add more to it, but I realised I'm trying to control myself a bit with kind of overdoing the, like, adding details where maybe I don't necessarily need details. So what we got here is you've now got the relay dish. So this is actually a copy of the relay dish you use to enter the Institute. And if you go into the fences section, no, it's not the fences section at all. You go to scaffolding, right at the end. They've got these quarry catwalks, and you've got this thing here. Now this is actually meant to, like, bury it. It's obviously, this is PS4, so I imagine Xbox and PC have this working a lot easier. This is obviously the Unlock 7 Objects mod. This is actually a real pain in the dick. It's basically a stand. Well, this isn't it. I'm going to use it like a stand. I could use the wooden ones that I used in my boat video, the ones for the Covenant turret stand, but I wanted to use this because I wanted rusty metal and shit. This is also a little bit of a nightmare for me to attach and get it exactly centered how I wanted. Oh, I do like this little build. I'm gonna do more shit like this. Remember I mentioned that before when mods first dropped, and then I never did. But I think now that I'm used to mods, I'm not overwhelmed. I can actually just do wee little builds. You know, little videos of, like, you know, kind of under 10 minutes. Basically fucking me in terms of the algorithm, apparently, though never proven. Those who don't know, 10-minute videos are 10-minute plus is what you want, apparently. But this one's going to be under 10 minutes. I've actually sped up, so I could have sped it up. So it's exactly 10 minutes. But I'm not that much of a scumbag. So, yeah. Just saying, I'm pretty lovely. Oh, I like this. This is good. And it's also, I'm pleased with this because it was nice and simple. I'd been thinking about this before, and it didn't fuck up like all my other builds. Yeah, yeah, it's alright. Don't worry. Don't worry, it's fine. So there we go. That's the building element. You can see the detail, the kind of, I've added some bits and pieces on the inside. I've kept it quite kind of cramped on the inside. You'll see in a second or now. There we go. Looks pretty cool. I just wanted something, the idea that the kind of railroad would quickly kind of just set up really, really fast in a location, kind of like full of all the giant your cameras, all your kind of monitoring and espionage bits and pieces, but just kind of keep it relatively straightforward and simple. And so there's the mascot as well. So guys, hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll have another Fallout video tomorrow, as well as I'm going to be doing a Conan Exiles video too, so you're actually going to get 2 videos tomorrow. Don't expect that all the time, but for tomorrow you will be getting it, because I've already done the Conan Exiles video, and I already vaguely know I'm going to do another Fallout one this week. Anyway, you guys, as always, follow me on Twitter, @norespawns, and you guys enjoy your week. What is it, Friday tomorrow? Yeah, so enjoy your weekend, too. Take care.